my words, AI is far more dangerous than nukes.
I really think you should stop and think about this. Should you be concerned about AI? Are all these people crazy and talking nonsense, or is your job really at risk? Will AI deeply change societies and our way of living? Well, in this video I'll try to briefly explain the top 5 fears for AI. You are watching Eager Learning, the channel that boosts your productivity with quick lessons every week. Don't forget to subscribe and enjoy this video. Now, I must confess, I was not really worried about this. I was just exciting and experimenting all these new awesome AI tools led by ChatGPT, until I start seeing all these personalities calling for a pause in AI so that we humans can have time to understand the impacts that may come. Because we all just agree that we are living moments of deep technological changes, similar to when computers, mobiles or the internet appear. So let us start with the top 5 AI fears. In the first place, it's obvious: unemployment. How will unemployment rates evolve and affect societies? It's obvious now that a lot of works will just be replaced by AI, and we are already there with technology. If you think about Midjourney, Canvas, Leonardo AI, how these tools will affect artists and designers that work for studios, or jobs around brand building with logos and merchandising. I mean, these kind of things now are delivered by these tools instantaneously. Also, think about customer service. If you train a ChatGPT 4 with your product data, you'll just have machines giving customer support and troubleshooting issues in real time, 24/7. Teachers, lawyers, and even software engineering like me. People often say, oh, developers and software engineers will not be replaced. But we all agree, because that's already happened, that with AI, engineers are being 10 times more productive. Will we have 10 times more work for them? That's the first really pragmatic fear. How will this quickly task handover from humans to machine affect unemployment and societies? Will we be able to simply create new human jobs? The second fear is deepfake.
I am not Morgan Freeman, and what you see is not real.
That's why we need to prepare ourselves. Digital assets like voice, images or video will become more and more easy to manipulate with AI tools, so we need to stop trusting digital. And I'm not talking about a silly Tom Cruise video on TikTok or Instagram. When you receive a call from your parents and you hear their voice, can you be sure it's them? You see, these things are already happening. News from CBS reporting cyber criminals are using AI voice cloning tools to dope victims. They warning, if you answer a phone call from an unknown number, let the caller speak first. Whoever is on the other end of the line could be recording snippets of your voice. And to prove this, I just used an AI voice to clone mine. This script is the name. You just read some sentences and submit your voice records and wait. In less than 24 hours you receive an email and your voice is ready. And if you haven't already, please Google search ChatGPT and try it out. It is a mind-blowing experience. And if you haven't already, please Google search ChatGPT and try it out. It is a great experience. So, zero trust on digital. If you receive a call asking for money, even if it sounds a familiar voice, just return back the call to confirm that it was the person that was calling you. So in the third place, we have fake news. Now, this is nothing new. We are already exposed to it with social networks and even newspapers, but AI can just make this really worse, because today's search engine sends you multiple links to content that may respond to your question or be related with your topic. But with AI, you make a question and get a direct response, and this response can just be wrong, or worse, can be manipulated. If the data model used on training is biased or simply wrong, or if AI having the right premises end up with the wrong conclusion. In addition to this direct response model, if we end up with a market share like the one we have today with search engines, where Google have more than 90%, the influence of such AI could be huge. Again, the solution here is don't trust AI responses, as always double check. The risk is that because that is less convenient and requires more effort, we just click and stay with what AI says. Next fear: AI, politics and armies. So be no fool, for sure by this time we have military research departments from multiple countries trying to use AI in fields like autonomous weapons, logistics, decision making, training and simulation. Well, I could say a lot more areas, but let's focus on autonomous weapons.
Here's what worries me. If you wanted to make an effective autonomous soldier, you'd need to give it the ability to create sub-goals. In other words, it has to realize things like, okay, I want to kill that person over there, but to get over there, how am I going to get over there? And then it has to realize, well, if I could get to that road, I could get there more quick. So it has a sub-goal of getting to the road. So as soon as you give it the ability to create its own sub-goal, it's going to become more effective. And so people like Putin are going to want robots like that. But as soon as it's got an ability to create sub-goals, you have what's called the alignment problem, which is how are you sure it's not going to create sub-goals that are going to be not good for people?
So this was Geoffrey Hinton, a teacher considered the godfather of AI. And I guess there is nothing more to add. Just imagine President Putin with access to these autonomous weapons using AI to make decisions. Nothing more to add. And in the 5th place, AI turning over humans. Now, here I think we are really not there. We are so much closer to have humans using machines to finish humanity than machines backstabbing us. What we have achieved with neural networks and deep learning is extraordinary, but I really don't see intelligence in this process or intellect being delivered in machines. But well, maybe that's me being limited and thinking that I'm smart and I can see, just like Elon Musk says.
They define themselves by their intelligence, and they don't like the idea that a machine could be way smarter than them, so they discount the idea, which is fundamentally flawed. That's the wishful thinking situation.
So I believe it is truly important for us to think about this and be as prepared as possible, because this movement is unstoppable now and it will be really fast. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not that kind of 1988 math teacher predicting that calculators will destroy children's brains. Of course, AI have this huge potential to make our lives better, remove repetitive and boring tasks and make jobs more interesting and fulfilling, achieve new findings in areas like medicine, so much that we can expect from this new technology. But that's for another video. And I would really like to read your opinions on the comments. What are you most concerned about AI? Should we try to pause this movement? Is that even possible? Well, if you have 5 more minutes, consider watching these other videos. See you on the next one. Bye bye.